comes
Recorded.
Hi, welcome back to the channel, and today, unusually for me, I've had a flurry of eBay orders. Usually I just get them one at a time and they just dribble in, but I was wondering what to make my film about today, and it looks like we're doing a packing video. So, starting off with these are just things that I've sold on eBay, and this it's brand new, a little Cath Kidston, it's a Kindle case. So all I'm going to do with that is wrap it in some tissue paper. I wrap everything in tissue paper because I think it just gives a nicer experience for the person opening the parcel. So, excuse me, for anyone who's new to my channel, if I just explain that I do have brain damage, and this is my stroke affected side, so whilst I have use of my hand and I'm very grateful for it, it does feel a little bit like I'm using somebody else's with a glove on. So it's everything I do might look a little bit cack-handed, in which case I do apologise. But anyway, just a little bit of tissue paper on there. I've got the packing slip, make sure it's the right packing slip, and make sure the label's the right address. Yes, it is. Okay, so just pop that like that. And then I've just got an old Amazon cardboardy envelope thing that can go like that. I love it when they're this easy. Neil's actually holding the camera for me because I'm still having trouble with my proper camera.
Hi,
so
everyone.
He's using my my GoPro today, and he's not used to using my equipment, so we're hoping that it's going to turn out all right. And if it isn't, we know who to blame.
Don't make me laugh, you'll make me wobble the camera.
Yeah, he is a bit wobbly. Right, so one parceled up.
That's my kind of style of doing it.
Right, so that's that one done. Hang on a minute, I will do number 2. Right, number 2 is a Denby mug. Right. So if I just get a sheet of tissue paper. A bit of fluff in it. Yeah, it's a stackable Denby mug. They come in different colours, but that's the only one that I have listed. So then I just keep turning and tucking. Turning and tucking until I get round to the handle, and then so the spare bit is inside, and that's what it looks like on the outside. And then it's going to go into a double-walled cardboard box there, and I like to use newspaper because they're... Oh, hang on, I've dropped a piece and I don't want the dogs eating it. Because it's more environmentally friendly than bubble wrap. And I've got friends who still enjoy reading a paper, as it were.
She's really good.
They give me, or keep me supplied in newspaper. So I just put a couple of scrunched up pieces in the bottom. And then I always put the mug in upside down because I find it's easier to get the rest of the paper in there. I just do a sausage like that, and then I'm going round the side of the handle. Are you filming this bit?
I am filming that bit, yes.
And then just keep building it up around the mug. And I think one more. And that's about it. And the packing slip for this one. Just fold it up. And this is where it gets awkward, like I say, you know, if you imagine doing it with one hand of your own and trying to operate somebody else's. Oh, I usually do it all by myself. I was trying to demonstrate my methods, Neil, but now your hand's in the way. But thank you for trying. And Bear is on the sofa just behind Neil, and he's having a bit of a snore.
Yeah. Feel like it wasn't Oakley because he snores his head off.
Oh. And I always tape up all of the edges. I sometimes feel quite sorry for the people who buy my things, because trying to get into my parcels is on occasion not easily done.
Yeah, but you do it nicely. You don't do miles and miles and miles of it.
Well, I try to do it nicely. So I do it with the brown tape, and then I go in with the fragile tape. And resellers have mixed opinions about whether to use the fragile tape or not. You know, is it a gentle notice to the delivery driver that this is a breakable, or is it a challenge?
Well, yeah.
But I just hope whichever, that it's parcelled in there so securely that, you know, that box is a very strong box.
Look, that's a double wall box, isn't it?
Yeah, it's double wall. And then for printing, I did actually recently buy a thermal label printer. And Neil uses it all the time, but I've never been able to get it to work from my computer, which is really annoying because it's my printer. So I use a big A4 sheet of labels with 4 labels on. Does that make sense? An A4 sheet that has 4 labels on, and then I print it one way and it prints the top left hand corner, and then I put it in the other way out and it does the, and then I cut it in half and managed to use them all. Right, so the next one is a pretty little flower fairy mug.
It's nice, isn't it?
That's rather pretty. It's bone china by Queen's. Now, I don't have any of the double wall boxes left, so I'm using a single wall box this time. But what I've done is I've cut extra pieces of card so that I'll then line the box with the card. So that one's fallen over already. Of course, it never goes right when somebody's watching, does it? So it is now a double walled box. That's how it ended up, like that. And then it's the same routine with the newspaper. Should be just 2 at the bottom on this one. That should be enough because it's a smaller mug. And if you bear with me just for a second, I'll get my knife. Because these pieces of tissue paper are just a bit too big for that mug. So and then it's a case of keeping the guns out of the way of all the paper, because they tend to stick themselves to anything they come into contact with, which is what sticky tape should do. Right, so just checking there's no fluff in that one. So again, I just point the handle towards the bottom corner, fold it over and tuck it in. And then I'm pleating as I go. I was going to say, if I come around the other side of the table so now you can see what I'm doing. And then you've got a little pleated bit all round like that.
Nice.
And then again it goes in upside down. And then I just make a sausage, bend it at an angle, and that's the one that goes in around the handle. And then just gently stuff it down the sides.